Alright, so this is a 2022 YZ250FX, and last weekend when I got done riding, I was washing my bike and I was looking at my air filter, and what I realized was that it didn't pass no dirt through, but all you have to hold the cage and the stock air filter is these two little tabs and they're rivets, and it was perfectly fine at first, but what I've noticed over time is it just don't have enough force to hold that filter in place. Like it does, but I feel like it's just not enough anymore. So around the sides, you know, I was getting dirt farther and farther in. I didn't pass no dirt through the screen or nothing, but it was just a little closer to the edge than I would have liked. And you know, I always make sure it's perfectly seated, and you know, I take my time and just I knead it in underneath the cage and everything. But I decided it was time for a change, so I went with the No-Toil Superflow kit, and I'm pairing this kit with they're called PC Racing inserts, which I don't have them in the mail yet. But those are a pre-filter that will go in my intakes on both sides. So when I get those, you know, I'll make a video of those too. But what I'm gonna do, all right guys, that's what it looks like after installation. As you can see, it's open. Got rid of this screen here. Took maybe 5 minutes, if that. And then I will put the filter on, show you what that looks like. And then, like I said, when I get the PC Racing foam inserts for the actual intakes that go in the front, I'll show you that too. And I'll also show you what it's gonna look like after a race. I know this weekend's gonna be dusty. Like I said, it's supposed to be 90 degrees, no rain all week. So it's gonna be dusty, so I'm really curious. I have high hopes for this setup, but I'll let you see the end result. All right guys, there you have it. About 10-15 minutes in total to put this whole kit on. As you can see, you kind of go back to the older style where it's the center screw, but it's, I mean, it is sealed real nice all the way around. I really am glad I bought this. Okay guys, I just got my PC Racing Shroud pre-filters in the mail. So there's what they look like. There's a pair. Now these will go in the shrouds, one on each side. You got to tuck them way up in there. Like I said before, I've already done the No-Toil kit that eliminates the screen and all that stuff. So the directions say, I'll read them right off the back of this thingamajig. Use very little foam air filter oil, or you can use, because they don't want them to clog, or you can use a clean oil such as WD-40 or silicone spray, or you can simply run these shroud filters dry. And if you do choose to oil them with whatever you want, they only want you to oil the portion that goes in the shroud. So this you know, front portion that's gonna right here that's gonna stick out, you don't oil that part, only this part that goes in. Guys, as promised, post-race analysis of the filter setup. So I'm using I switched the original air filter box out to the No-Toil Superflow kit. Gets rid of the backfire screen and supposedly adds more power. But I also paired it with these that I seen somebody else running on a Yamaha, the PC Racing Flow Shroud filters. Basically it's just a pre-filter, and the reason why I wanted to try these is because these new Yamahas, with their, you know, the intake up here, they suck in a lot of dust and sand and you name it. A lot of people think being up high that they actually, your air filter will last longer. Nope, they get dirty faster in my opinion. So anyways, yesterday's race, here we go. This is I have not looked at these either. I'm gonna pull them out. And I'm doing this outside. The lighting isn't the greatest though, because it's overcast. But yeah, I can tell from my eye there's quite a bit of dirt and sand in there. We had a good mixture. I was doing a hair scramble, so it was like half track and half woods. There was quite a bit of dust. I know on the track I was getting roosted pretty good, especially on the first lap till everybody spread out. So there is a fair amount of dirt and dust in there. Let's pull out this other one. Oh yeah, it's definitely all stuff that would have made it into the main filter for sure. Now I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna have to do this one-handed, but I'm gonna open up my air box and see what the main filter looks like. Let's put this cover down real quick. All right, there's a little more dirt in there than I was hoping to see, but I mean, compared to what my filters used to look like I could easily run another race or another long trail ride with this filter. I mean, to me, that's not in dire need of change. I know some guys will swap them out every ride regardless, but I think most of my dirt came in right here in the back, which is on this cover. I have the openings right there in the back, so I think what it looks like to me is that's where the majority of the dirt came from and the sand. So all in all, what would I have to say about that? I would have to say it's 100 times better than what it would have been with the stock setup. If I would have been running the stock setup without the pre-filters, I would be changing this filter out because it would be like probably completely trashed off one ride / one race. But this one, I'd actually run this filter this coming weekend for my trail ride, and then I'll swap it out. But yeah, definitely worth it, because you could at least get a couple rides out of your main filter before you had to clean it or swap it out. So, and these are only $16. So I found these on Revzilla. They're $16.95 for a pair. I got 2 pairs. You know, just so I can always have a pair to swap in and out easily, especially like if you go on a riding trip. That would be the advantage there too, is if you have a couple, you could ride a day or two, you know, your one set gets dirty, take them out and put the new set in. All right guys, now that I showed you the reveal of what the filter setup looked like after the first race, let me know down in the comments if you would be changing that filter. I think I can get one more ride out of it easy, but I know most of us are going to have an aftermarket filter setup, whether it's the No-Toil, the Twin Air, or GYTR makes one. So I was a little late to the party. I already had 40 hours on my bike, but better late than never. So by adding the PC Racing Shroud pre-filters, I think that definitely helped. I don't think you can go wrong. It's only $16 for a pair, and they actually did catch quite a bit more than what the camera would convey. So like I said, I think they were totally worth it. I really wish I would have done this setup from the get-go, but better late than never, like I said. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I got a bunch of footage coming, so I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching, guys.